my channel. In today's video I'm going to make arroz con dulce or rice pudding. So we're going to start with the ingredients. In here I have 4 cups of medium grain rice, and I'm going to put it in water, and this is the rice I'm using. It's medium rice, and I'm going to put some water to cover the rice, and I'm going to leave it in here for from 2 hours to 6 hours. It doesn't matter. And I have like a cup of raisin. The raisin is optional. If you don't like it, you don't have to put it in there. But if you do, and then I put in 1 cup, you can put a little bit more. And I'm going to put some of the brandy. And if you don't like alcohol, or you don't have alcohol, or you don't want to use alcohol, you don't have to put some alcohol. I'm just going to put a little bit of the brandy to cover also the raisins. So we're going to let this set for 2 hours. So it passed approximately 4 hours. I went to the store. I'm just going to drain all the water from my rice. And I already have a video on the small amount. If you don't want to do so much, I'm going to put the link below this video in the description below. And it's only 2 cups of rice. This one is 4 cups. So if you want to do a little bit less, so you can use that other recipe. And in here I have some spices, and I'm going to put also how much, or how the ingredients also at the description below. So I have 8 cinnamon stick. And I have anise estrellado, Star Anise, and also fresh ginger, and some clove. I'm gonna put like 18 cloves. And you can peel the ginger with a spoon. And if for any reason you can find any of this ingredient, don't worry, just put as much as you can find. Or if for any reason you're allergic to one of these ingredients, just let them out. We're gonna make a tea, and I'm gonna start by putting 6 cups of water to boil, and then I'm gonna add my spices, and I'm gonna let them boil for approximately from 10 to 20 minutes. I'm also gonna put my fresh ginger. Okay, after 20 minutes, I'm going to transfer now. I'm using this aluminum pot, and we call that caldero. And I'm going to drain the water from the tea to the caldero, as you see in here. And I'm going to add some of the cinnamon stick inside. That's optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. I have my heat in high right now. And I'm going to add the milk. I'm using coconut milk. And I'm going to use 2 cans of coconut milk. And you can use the coconut milk of your preference. I'm also going to use some butter. And I'm using salted butter. And I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of butter. Just a pinch of salt. And 1 can of the evaporated milk. That's 12 ounces. And with the same can, I'm going to fill it up with water up to the top, using the same can. And now I'm going to add my raisin with my brandy, everything in there. And if you don't want to put the brandy, you just add the raisin by itself, just like that. And if you don't going to add the raisin, just don't add them. So I'm going to add the whole thing. I'm going to add a pinch of nutmeg. And 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. Now adding my 2 cans of the coconut milk, and that coconut milk is thick as you see in here. So we're gonna let it dissolve a little bit. Now I'm gonna add my rice. You're gonna stir everything. Now we're gonna lower the heat. Now we're gonna lower the heat to medium, and we're gonna let this rice to cook from 20 to 30 minutes or until the grain is completely cooked. So you're gonna come and you're gonna stir the rice often. Between those 20 minutes, you're gonna cover your rice, but you're gonna put it in medium or medium low, and constantly you're gonna come and check every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, and you're gonna stir. Make sure don't burn the rice. And make sure after 20 minutes you check if your rice is cooked. Now it's time to add the condensed milk, that 14 ounces, and this is cream of coconut. Remember, these two are very sweet, so you don't have to add the condensed milk if you don't want to, but I'm gonna add it. I'm also gonna add some of the brown sugar to give it a brown color to the rice. Now I'm gonna check if my rice is cooked. And my rice is cooked, so it's time for me to add the sugar. Now I'm gonna add the condensed milk. And the cream of coconut. You're gonna see as it's a lot of sugar, but it's not. This is 4 cups of rice, but your sugar is to your taste. You can taste it, and if you think that's perfect like that, just leave it the way it is. But I guarantee you it's not. It's gonna see it's like it's too much sugar, but it's honestly it's not. I'm adding half cup of sugar, but I'm gonna try it to see. It's not gonna put, and I'm gonna add more sugar. Probably I'm gonna need more sugar to this. Remember, this is called Arroz con Dulce, which means a sugar rice. Has to be sugary. So, but this is to your taste. Some people can hold their sugar, some people can't. So, it's to your taste. You're gonna taste it. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna need more sugar. And I'm gonna add, I have another extra cup of sugar. And you can be adding that little by little, taste it, and then be adding more if you need more. I'm gonna add the whole thing, the whole cup of sugar. And like I say, it looks like it's too much sugar, but it's not. But that's depend on you. Probably you can add more, another cup of raisin, but I forgot I just add 1 because I always make 2 cups, so this time I'm making 4, and I forgot to add 2 cups of raisin. And we're gonna let it cook for probably 5 to 10 minutes, and constantly you're gonna start stirring this. And don't be scared that the rice is gonna be like a little bit like that, but when have the consistency, and when you leave it at room temperature, it's gonna dry it up, and the next day it's gonna be a little bit more dry, but it's gonna be like nice and tender and good. And you follow step by step my instructions. We're gonna turn this off, and now you can serve this, and you can serve it individual, or you can put it in plates, and you're gonna let it cool down at room temperature. So here is the final result for my arroz con dulce. I have this one, another one in there, and like 2 small plates. And you can sprinkle some cinnamon on top. That's ground cinnamon. Let it cool down, and some people like it cold. That's up to you, but I like it at room temperature, and probably I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna try it. So And here is my arroz con dulce or rice pudding. I hope you guys like this video, and I already have a video about 2 cups, and I'm going to put the link below this one. So thank you for watching. Give her a try. You're not going to regret it. It's very good. And this is mine. I'm going to eat mine. This is the consistency, as you see. So thank you. God bless you, and Merry Christmas. Bye bye.